Alright, what to do, my peoples? So what, Mr. Mike 8308. Guess we're playing a little Borderlands 3. Um, yeah, cause Tiny Tina DLC. Tiny Tina. What is it? Wonderlands. It's not that far away, so thought maybe I'd dive back into Borderlands 3. Um, did the Marcus little Christmas DLC on Borderlands 2, and now I'm on the Dragon Keep DLC that they gave us for free this month to stand alone, but I'd rather play that version with my level 80 Mario character. And it feel like starting all the way over with the Tiny Tina Assault on Dragon Keep standalone version. You know, you start all the way over, which makes sense though. But if you got Borderlands Handsome Collection, you got that DLC with that edition. Back on PlayStation 4, they gave that game away for free. So yeah, and plus it's cheap too. Just get the Borderlands Hassle Collector, download the 4K Ultra HD, free. Well, it might not be free anymore if it's free for me. Just download that, and the other DLC to allow your level cap to go to 80. Because I'm pretty sure in the Tiny Tina standalone DLC, your level cap might stop at 50. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna mute the mic and just show off this very powerful build. You know, you do have to rely on the phase punch. I'm just looking for different versions of this gun, but it makes a more pretty powerful. Let's show you the build. Yeah, and I'm rocking because Valentine's Day coming up, so I'm rocking the Valentine's Day 10. Skin ink. I don't know if the head is a part of it, but this grenade right here is deadly in the more hands with this build I'm about to show you. Went back with this because I'm getting that 44% extra melee damage, and plus shooting this gun, see it just do regular damage, but with a more melee build, she allow melee weapons to do. But with this build, this gun in general, I put it like that. The face puncher is a gun that does melee damage, and if you got anything that would say melee or night chance or anything about giving a melee elemental damage, that this gun does that. God damn, I hate when this shit happen. Let me mute this mic.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Viper Drive. State-of-the-art garbage. Now die, please! Damn it! If I were down there, I would totally hack that door. Like a cool guy. Oh, wait. I got an idea. I can remote control one of those really sweet spheres and join you. Pick one out for me.
Requesting reinforcements.
Come on, I want a damn challenge. Moving on. I am brimming.
If I had to say so, I think Amara is the more powerful siren, because this move right here is pretty powerful. It's based on melee. If you focus heavily on melee, every time you punch the thing, the damage goes up. I've seen it go all the way up to 62 million damage. Enemies don't even have that much health, armor, or shields. Thank goodness they didn't patch this. But they got to have it a patch and stuff. I mean, it's a single-player co-op game. It's not PvP going against other players, so I don't understand why they do shit like that. So it seemed like they gave up on Borderlands 3. We didn't get as much DLC for this game, or any good DLC for this game like we did for Borderlands 3. I mean, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 got a bunch of great DLC. They got holiday DLCs. You know, the Assault on Dragon Keep, that was a good DLC. Then the last DLC they came out with, the Assault on the Sanctuary and stuff, that raised the level cap to 80. You know, you fighting and defending Sanctuary at the end. You know, they had a lot of great DLCs for that game. You know, it just felt like it wasn't trying for Borderlands 3. Because we already got Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Instead of getting Borderlands 4 to continue the main story, like, is Lilith dead? You know, they're not continuing that part. Like, all we know, she went into the dang sky and we saw her simmer, and then that was it. Like, is she dead or what? Do we get a continue of her story? Do we get a continue of this girl that took Mario powers? Because they literally set the game up for us to fall in love with this new goddamn girl. I forget her name because she's very unlikable. She's not a fan favorite. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like they set this game up for Maya to die and Lilith to die for her to be the main role and stuff. So I think a lot of fans would have rather have Borderlands 4 instead of Tiny Tina DLC, especially if we fucking can't play with Tiny Tina. That was bothers me. You gonna make a Tiny Tina fucking Borderland game, but we fucking still can't play with Tiny Tina. It has nothing to do with the vaults. It's just a fantasy world and stuff like that. I'm still gonna get it. Don't get me wrong, because I love Borderlands. But I would have rather for them to let us play as Tiny Tina. You know, because he telling the story, so I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna be one of the characters we get to pick. Maybe if they release DLCs for the game, maybe we'll get to play with her, but I still don't see that point. The reason why we couldn't play with Tiny Tina in Borderlands 3 is because she's a part of the main story. How would it look if we pick Tiny Tina, then we bump into her at the part when we come across that prison where she's making that bomb to blow through the door? You know, that look weird. We playing as Tiny Tina, and we bump into her, and she talking to herself. So I understand why she wasn't in Borderlands 3, but they could have did Borderlands 4 and made Tiny Tina a playable character. We've been asking for Tiny Tina since Borderlands 2, and you know, we still ain't got her. You know, we might never will. So, you know, that's a little bit of disappointing. The new Borderlands is pretty much Dragon Keep, except it's just its own game built from the ground up to take advantage of new hardware. I think that's the one we're looking for.
Too big. Not my style.
Yeah, that's too big. I think I know the one he's looking for. Some parts of me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm still gonna get it, but I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have rather have Borderlands 4 instead of this fantasy type thing. They could have added Tiny Tina Wonderland for Borderlands 3. They could have added that for Borderlands 3, a DLC for Borderlands 3, and named it that fucking game. That's what the fuck they could have did. Tiny Tina's Wonderland could have been a DLC for Borderlands 3. To be honest, that's how I feel about it. But I'm gonna keep showing off this powerful class. Show off my the setup I got first. I'm gonna mute the mic because I don't know how good DualSense controller mic is.
So for the record, this is not a... Do not call me Reese Probe or whatever. Call me Reese Sphere. Well, that's pretty tough to say. Reese Sphere. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Call me Reese Ball. Time to stop that laser and get your vault key fragment. For Atlas! Ball scan complete. That does not sound right. This way to the control room. Ah, crap. This is a pleasure sphere, not a death sphere. I've got lubricant, music, protocols, and an ambient light show. So, you're gonna have to clear out those troops, Vault Hunter.
Attention, loyal Malawan personnel. Anyone who brings me a dead Vault Hunter will receive a 2-hour pass to the Zanara. Currently in orbit and featuring a 25-cheese nacho fountain, round-the-clock skag oil massages, and privacy booths with our service bots. No questions asked.
Is that the best you've got?
I totally forgot I was supposed to show you my build. But I was just testing out this. I'm not gonna stick with this though. I'm gonna show you the best class mod to use with this. I was just testing this one out. That's the one you want to use. And I'll show you the reason why. Cause you getting try to find one that got both splash damage, radius, and damage. As you can see, why this is great for this class. I mean, the one I'm using right now, the Fragmented Dragon, it's good too. But this one, whenever more damage an enemy with a melee attack, she projects melee damage outwards of her attuned element towards another nearby enemy. It still has a short cooldown. It's still good though. This is what you want to use if you're using phase lock. It's great for phase lock. And that's how you phase lock. You get what they call rush stacks, and the more rush stacks you get, the more damage or more it does. And this makes the rough stacks, because I think you can get a max with the skill. You get a max rush stack of 25, I think. It's class mod on it let you get 5, but you end up getting rush stacks fast. And as you can see, you gain 2% rapid damage and 1% action skill cooldown rate for every stack rack. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But we're going back to this one. I'm going to show you the main reason why. And for this, I'm going to go with, if I can find it. This is good too, but you don't need it for this build because what up with the face puncher and the melee builds. This build right here, you really don't got to worry about consecutive successful hits. This one is also good right here because what it does is it adds shock damage to your melee. Shock is good for bringing down shields and stuff like that, which then again you don't need it. But the thing you want is we ain't got no other skill or shield or class mod or anything that giving you the action skill cooldown. Go for this for that, and plus you getting the victory rushes, which is also good too. But like I said, you truly don't need it. But my other one right here is what you see right there. Melee attacks have a 30% chance to attach sticky bombs, and this works with this gun. I'm gonna literally show you. It say melee attacks. I'm gonna show you how this gun is a melee. A lot of people get that mixed up and just thinking it's just a regular shotgun. I'm gonna show you how this gun is a melee. Now it say melee hit attach sticky bombs, right? So I just attach sticky bombs to them. So you blew up. Okay. The grenade does a shitload of damage. I'm gonna go back in here and show you why I said going back to that. This melee damage 150%. See, this move is what you want because this move is allowing her augments, whether you got Soul Fire, whether you got Blight Tiger, whether you got Cold Hearted, or whether you got the Shock. But you have to do that to get shock back. What this move does, it converts her melee damage into her elementals. So yeah, so you necessarily don't need the ones that have elemental damage. As you can see, this one does it don't do no elemental damage. It stick them things to them. But I'm gonna show you just by me having shock, you gonna see the face puncher do shock damage. I mean, yeah, because it's a melee gun, and this is a melee move. So increased melee damage, and her melee damage is converted to her action skill element. So that's why I say go back to that, and not to mention this right here. It's giving you points into this, which is increasing your gun damage and your action skill damage, making that little orb every time you punch it even more deadly. You're going to be doing around 80 million damage, all the way up to, I saw the highest 100 million damage. Just look at my build, pause, and just look at this build. It's pretty badass for the Amara. It truly is. But I got to get different versions of the face puncher because I think they have some elemental version of face punch. I'm not for sure. But the attune that's in it, action skill active, weapon damage increased by 100%. I want one that does the new action skills. One that's for her new action skill, which I keep forgetting the name of it. Yeah, phase flare. I haven't came across it yet. See, I just did see that 2 million damage. Now watch a grenade. See, the grenade just did 43 million damage. Watch out, because they will fuck you up too. Guardian Angel's on a cooldown. Let's see how I was doing shock damage.
Fireball! Or whatever this is!
But you want to keep this on the frost damage, and I'm gonna show you the reason why. Go back to the skill. You want to keep it on frost because of moves like this. You do when enemies is frozen, you do increase melee damage and splash damage when you freeze enemies. Also, it's another one here when you freeze enemies. This when you freeze enemies, and this one, not that one, but this one right here. And this one when you freeze enemies. I think this one too. Nah, it's just this one. And then this one when you freeze enemies. This one just sent out little video look. It's kinda like that what Amara Lock's sister in Borderlands pre-sequel, you know. I forget her name. But when she do a move, it sends out these little humming little ice things that find enemies and hit them. And that's pretty much what it is.
God damn it! I almost set up a firewall! Destroy the servers. This way.
Gotta wait for cooldown. But main reason why I said was why I'm going with this. Wait, I went with the wrong one. I mean, this is good though if you want to get extra cash and ammo, health, and all that stuff. But it's not that bad. So what I'm gonna go with, where was it at? The one that gave me a cooldown. Yeah, this one. Now I'm gonna show you. Wait, that look okay. It ain't came back yet.
Actually, I'll stay here. You destroy the servers.
Alright. Switch back to this. Now I'm gonna show you that this move actually worked. Because remember, the face puncher doesn't do elemental damage, but when you see me shooting enemies, you'll see a big ass, whether it's shock, splash damage, fire splash damage, corrosion splash damage. You'll see frost splash damage, and that lets you know that this move right here is working.
Better than that.
Oh, you say I'm doing frost damage. That I know the reason why you see like a big old ice ball every time I shoot him is this move right here. Yeah, and this right here. See the splash damage. So try to get moves that's giving you splash damage, cause that's what you're getting right there. Let's see. And yeah, this one right here. But I think this is the move that's doing that little orb and stuff every time you shoot them, because they do be a cooldown. Like 1 minute you shoot them and then you see a big old blue ice splash damage thing popping up every time you shoot them, and then say because the duration is 12 seconds, right? So when that goes away, you shooting enemies, you don't see it popping up anymore because it's on a cooldown. So I think that's what that move is. But this right here is allowing that splash damage to be more deadly. It says if you got like a group of enemies that's around one enemy shooting at, they gonna take that they gonna receive that splash damage. So also go with what's another splash damage move? Yeah, this right here. Anything that's giving you splash damage, go for. This actually works with this skill. We'll say go for this to get that extra health regeneration, but you'll be good with just this. Because every time you do melee damage, you're getting 21%, life steal. So yeah, it's all good.
Nice one. Now come back out. Looks like your vault hunters are...
This is very good too. If you're not moving your fight for your life, pretty much goes away pretty slow. So it allows you to have a more longer time to take that enemy out to come back to life. But with the more you got Guardian Angel, so I mean it is good for the other builds. Also, I do like this Guardian rank. I hope they bring this back with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because this was a smart idea right here. Because I hate going down. Because it made me mad. I was on Borderlands 2 and I went down. I couldn't aim and stuff. I kept forgetting it's not Borderlands 3. They added that with this game. I couldn't aim or nothing like that when I was shooting in it. My duration wasn't coming back and stuff like that. I was like, man, fuck that. Okay, I gotta get back on Borderlands 3, because I do like that about this game. This is pretty cool what they did. Nigga, I want to give you cooldowns. I mean, increase your luck, so it's increase your chance to find legendaries and stuff like that. And this one right here. So this Guardian rank thing, because in Borderlands 2, I think it was badass, and you just was able to increase, all the bonus stats. You got like critical damage, 11%, grenade damage, all this stuff. That's pretty much what you did in Borderlands 2, but in here they took it to a whole another level. And I do like this battle, but I'm gonna level up to Survivor to unlock this.
Still scuttling about. You just won't give up, will you, Reese? That's it. Say goodbye to your favorite Frogurt stand. Not friends, Frogerts. Anything but friends, Frogerts. They give you that.
Laser firing in 3, 2, 1.
Fresh fruit on the bottom of the cup and the little... Oh, good!
I've got a gutless laser. He's gonna turn Atlas HQ into a duplex. And CEOs do not live in duplexes. Maybe TD or CEO does. I mean, those guns are garbage with a trigger. So here's the plan. We storm the control room, take the vault key fragment, and shut down the laser. Cool? Cool. High fives. I can't do that. Why didn't I pick a death sphere? This pleasure sphere is useless. Oh, tell you what. I'll play some music to get you. Oh, Digby Vermouth. Classic.
Security, they're in the laser control room. Destroy them immediately.
Okay, now time for a
Hey, I do notice the light effects and stuff is better on here. I see how the light reflecting off the gun. I do notice I do see some improvement. I think I'm playing on performance. Resolution, to be honest, I can't see a I can't tell the difference on Borderlands 3. I mean, when I'm playing for performance and resolution, the other games I can see the difference. Not so much on here. I gotta watch maybe I gotta watch Digital Foundry and see the difference between resolution and performance. But on Borderlands 3, I don't notice no difference. I think I just stick with performance.
Reese, listen. Real talk. Someone stronger was going to take over Atlas. If it wasn't Malawan, it would have been Jacobs or Vladoff or even TD.
Just ahead up, this is Borderlands 3 on the PS5.
You even tried.
You see that I did 22 million damage twice. It's 3 times it popped on. When you see them stacked on top of each other, it's double. I guess because this is a shotgun. You know, shotguns shoot out a bunch of slugs. See.
Trying to make this comfortable for you, Reese. True, I killed a lot of your employees. Like, a lot. But that is just how business is done.
I'm in! Fire the laser!
Reese, don't do this. Do not do this, Reese. I swear.
Yeah, also get this move too. This right here. Whenever Amara kills an enemy with the action skill, like if you punch an enemy and it kills them, you get a 30% chance to instantly get your cooldown back. It don't happen as much, but it does happen. So yeah, that's why I went and got this right here, because it gives me a 30% action skill cooldown, especially because we're not getting this restless. So we're getting it from an artifact. So yeah, and you see why I was moving fast is because of this, and you get the incendiary resistance, which you necessarily don't need, and it also adds shock damage to all melee. So I'm doing both shock and frost because this adds shock damage to all melee attacks, and then my action skill adds ice because of this. So you're doing both shock and frost damage. So you got 2 ways to take out enemies. Say for instance, an enemy that got armor, shields, and health. You know, well, of course they gonna have hair, but they have all three. You can literally go with shock damage and then go with a corrosion melee artifact, you know, and then you'll be able to take down both shields and, you know, armor. So Amara got a but with Amara with this last skill in this trade, it pretty much makes enemies that resistant to certain elements no longer resistant. So it don't work for certain enemies, like I think mainly bosses and stuff.
If you fire that laser, we're done, buddy. We are done.
Like he give a fuck. You blew up first 3, 4 of his favorite goddamn places.
New coordinates accepted. Familiar target identified. Sonara, classified pressure time. Familiar lost overridden. Firing sequence initiated.
Override firing sequence immediately! Security! Do something!
Laser firing in 3, 2, 1.
Sayonara, Zanara! Oh, shit! Oh, that was amazing! Eat my big bowl, Katagawa! Oh, come on! I mean, what's a little destruction of personal property between corporate takeover buddies? Okay, one sec. All right, now that fragment's yours for the taking. There it is! The fragment!
Not so fast.
Freeze ball! No! Yes, it's finally over. You did it! Grab the fragment.
And that's why I'm more as a beast. I'm gonna show you some beast shit with Mars too, with certain little perks and stuff on guns. It's a thing on a gun where I forgot what it's called, anointed on a gun, where it increased the rocket launchers of Iron Claw or Iron Barrel. They do 150% damage. So every time he shoots the rockets, he doing 2 million damage. So yeah, she's pretty bad too. But her by herself, I ain't found no good guns with her. But I noticed it's taking me a while to drop enemies with Mars. Iron Barrel's one doing all the fucking work. So that's why I'm trying to. I gotta start up the DLCs and get some, because some of them good guns do a lot of damage and stuff with Mars and just any character in general. Mainly in some of those DLCs. It's a badass gun that's in the Cowboy DLC, and it's a badass artifact and shield that's in the Psycho DLC. You know, so yeah.
Nice save, Reese.
Thanks, but let's just take a moment to remember the fallen. Rest in peace, Respawn. Rest in peace.
That's the second piece of the vault key. Bring it to me aboard Sanctuary.
I'm gonna get it, some stuff to one of my friends. One of my friends is on this game. I didn't even know he had the game. Let me see if I can find it. I was looking at his character earlier. I think he was at level 25, so it's gonna be a while for him to be able to use any of this stuff I send him. But he can just hold on to it. So I can't give away this grenade. It's a badass grenade, boy. It is bad. You get it in the one where you fight the pumpkin dude, the big old giant pumpkin dude. It's part of a little Halloween event thing. You can go back and play any of those now. I think I got the Cortell one activated because I'm trying to get another one of them grenades just with a different element. I think the one I got is fire. If he was online, he'll be at the top, but since he got off, I gotta scroll through the list. So yeah, just give me time. It's gonna be the last thing I sent to him. Definitely wanted to get rid of that skin because I already got it. And that's the last thing I can give away. He wants some guns. He can hit me up and let me know what he's looking for. But I gave him that gun because he's playing with flak. Yeah, y'all saw how when I did that Borderlands 2 playthrough, how fast it load. Yeah, that's because that game was installed. Borderlands 2 Anthem Collection. I think it was installed on my external SSD. That you had to open up the PS4. Well, not open, take the faceplate off, screw that little door, and put it in right there. You know, that's one of them SSDs. And I only got the 1 teraflop because I just delete games that I don't play no more, or I complete it and stuff like that. I mean, eventually I'm gonna get around to get the 2 teraflop. I'm gonna wait for the price to go down on those before I get them. The prices do go down. Like look for them around Black Friday, or every now and then you'll catch them on sale on Amazon and stuff. Because once in a while the 2 teraflop was 150 at a time on Amazon. My buddy of mine's told me, so it's back to 250 now. So I just gotta wait. And I always get them things with a heat sink already attached. Or if you get it cheap by itself, then I'll look for a heat sink that fits that model SSD. Because those things do get hot inside your system, and the heat sink, prevents that from damaging your system. I don't know how bad it'll damage the system, but get the SSD external hard drive things with a heat sink.
You may leave now. Come talk to me on the bridge. What is that?
Anybody still have this on PS4? Let me know what's this here, because I noticed sorry, I accidentally muted the mic. I noticed it's different things and stuff. I'm noticing different like graffiti on walls and stuff that I didn't see on PS4. Extra debris and trash in certain areas and stuff that I didn't see on the PS4. I felt like they add more to the world. To make it look more lived in, if that makes sense. And you see how these control panels and stuff illuminate light and stuff like that. And they do a better light. They got a better light effects. And this cartoony graphic game, this anime graphic games, got better light effects than Halo Infinite. Like look how the light just. You see that? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Look at that. The light coming from this panel is reflecting off my gun. Even when you shoot your gun. It's crazy. That Gearbox is got better light effects than Halo Infinite, and the same thing about it, Halo, they had this back on PS4 and Xbox One. The light effects, they just took it to a whole nother level with Xbox Series X and PS5 because they're more. But they sure I noticed they're more bright and they're more eye popping, if that makes any sense. But it's crazy though how they got better light effects than Halo Infinite and Shadows. But okay, maybe not Shadows.
You're putting Maliwan to shame out there, killer. Thanks to you, Atlas might just survive this war after all. But we can't lose sight of the vault. We gotta get there before the Calypsos. That's our mission.
I know there's more detail in Lilith too. Like there's more detail in her skin. I don't know what they did. It looks. I don't know what they did. Like it's a cartoony game, but like the little belt on her belt, but when she walking, it's moving and stuff.
You're welcome. So, you said you know where the last key fragment is?
Well, then, Please don't be mad. I have the third key fragment here in Atlas headquarters.
You've been keeping that from us the whole time? I knew we couldn't trust a guy with a mustache.
It's a siege mustache, okay? Look, key fragments are worth billions. The research benefits alone could keep Atlas profitable for decades. I've already done some experiments with it, some taste tests, that sort of thing, but at this point, you've earned it.
Cool. Well, we still want it, even if you licked it.
No spoilers, but I hope you like sour apple. Come on down to Atlas, and I'll have Zero let you in through the secret behind.
Getting it done? I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing. It's like a tiny metal mohawk. Punk rock! Whoa! And now I've got shade wherever I go.
Sounds like you really saved Reese's ass. Wish I could have joined you down there, but...
Shiny cap for a shiny clap. Hot damn, I look fancy.
Greetings!
Looking like $1 trillion. Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it! Those outlaws have no idea what's coming for them, which is me. Better get to the drop pod.
You know, one thing that I do, I hate though, they didn't give me the trophies for all the stuff that I collect, like all the claptrap parts, all the I mean his little girlfriend, he built the parts, so you know all these parts and stuff. They're not giving me the trophies for that. They didn't give me the level cap trophy. I had to go and load up a lower level character. Once I leveled them up, I got all those level up trophies. So it's a lot of stuff. Like I'll collect all the heads and all the skins. I haven't got those trophies, even though it's sold out. So the game don't recognize that I got all these to give me those trophies. So yeah, like when I loaded up, what game that like Elder Scrolls Online did that shit too. I played it on PS4. I did a lot of things. It should have recognized, all my everything I did, my level cap, me beating the main campaign and stuff like that. None of that. All the stuff I did for Somerset and what's the DLC that had the dragons and stuff. And you got the new class of Necromancer. I did all that stuff, found all those sky shards, did everything in that area. I have not got any of those trophies. That's why I ain't been back on Elder Scrolls Online, because I felt like they robbed me of my motherfucking trophies that I earned on last year. They didn't give me none of them trophies. Same goes for this game. I mean, they did give me a lot of trophies, but the ones where they took a lot of time and effort and stuff like that, they haven't gave me those trophies and stuff. And you know how long it took to get all the heads and the skins and the emotes and the echo things and the trinkets and weapon skins and all that shit. It took forever to get all that and find all the damn car parts, and I still haven't got none of those trophies. It's like it don't recognize that shit. I thought maybe like going here clicking on them like this will eventually give me the trophy, but that don't even fucking work. It just literally just totally fucking forgot I got all that. I found all them parts. And man, that's not one. Look like no, that's one. I don't think that's one. This Ty's woman is not letting me inspect it. This is one too. This is an engine. There you go. Why they working for this Ty? That's heavy armor. Why the spike tie ain't let me? Oh no, that's a spike tie right there. I still ain't got the trophy. I don't know.
I suppose you think you've heard every story in the stars by now. Stories of war.
I even noticed the cutscenes look better too, like that part where Lilith lost her powers and stuff like that, where they fight. It looked blurry on PS4 and stuff. It was so clear on there. Even looking at this and stuff, it looks more clear.
Little scrapper, barely anything, holding on for dear life on a rock named Gehenna. Good folk, mostly. But where there's law, there's people looking to break it. The Devil Riders. Only law they followed was a decree of iron and lead. Now, Gehenna ain't just another hunk of backwater rock. It used to be a testing grounds, back when the company ran things. The company dreamed up new weapons of war, bent beasts to their will. You name it, they tried it. Bet you can guess how that turned out. The town tried to leave the past buried, but the Devil Riders set upon digging up company secrets that could only lead to ruin. The Devil Riders waged an all-out war. The town held out against them best they could, and after decades of spilt blood, they said enough. Sheriff drew up a bounty of blood for any mean bastard crazy enough to take on the Devil Riders. And then everything, and I mean everything, changed the day the Vault Hunters came to town. That's you, Slick.
I'd have to put the notification when people come into the stream and stuff like that, or send messages, stuff, it pop at the top left corner. You know, you can put it wherever you want. I like that better. It give you more control over your broadcast on the PS5 than the PS4 did, because you can literally pick. And I don't see that little split screen thing where you know you on a little small screen and you see everybody's comments and stuff on the side, because they comments pop up on the screen on here, because the notifications on here is a lot more deeper, you know. So yeah, like when somebody send me a message and stuff, like they say, what's your favorite shield or something like that and stuff, it'll pop up in the top left corner and stuff. You know, just like it would on the PS4 if you was broadcasting it, where the message display on the side to show your avatar, your online status, and everybody messages and comments on the side. But me, I always did like this full screen, because I want people to see the game in its glory in full screen. Not that, hey, look, it's dust flying up and shit and fog and stuff. I noticed that too. When one area I was in, I was like in the swamp area, you know, that area, like the swamp area and stuff. I know there was fog and stuff like that, and it was extra, like it was algae and stuff on the water and stuff in the fog and stuff like that. Like I don't remember any of that on PS4. Like I know they did put more things in the world and stuff like that, not to interact with just clutter. I do notice that. Like this, why I was in on the ship in Sanctuary inside Tennis office and stuff. I don't remember that little bookshelf there on PS4. I could be wrong though. I probably didn't pay attention to it. I have to actually I got the PS4 probably. I can load it up and see. I'll load it up later and see. Just see, do I see the difference?
Figure waited on the ridge. Silk and her. She was looking for something. The Devil waited at her feet, hoping that something was food.
Over here. Don't mind my devil. He won't bite. Unless I tell him to. Easy, Toge. Easy. They don't mean us no harm. So, you must be the one who just crashed in a heap of dust and doom. You here for the sheriff's bounty, or do you have other business on Gehenna?
That's right, I'm here for the bounty.
Hope you know what you're in for, Gunslinger. The Devil Riders are tough enough to chew glass and spit sand, and mean enough to steal the coins off a dead man's eyes. You want to make for town.
I think the only DLCs I actually liked it for Borderlands 3 has to be the Handsome Jack Casino, this one. I too much didn't like the Psycho one inside the Psycho Mind. What's his name? I forgot his name. What was his name? Cringe? Whatever. I forget his name. The Psycho that you know. What was the other one? And yeah, the last one they did with the designers cut that stupid ass fake ass wannabe battle royale shit. It strips you from your powers, it strips you from all your weapons. You just parachute. It's not even parachute. Fall out the goddamn sky. Gotta find guns just like battle royale and just take out enemies and stuff like that. Well, the bad thing about it, they disable a lot of shit. They even disable your guardian rank, so therefore you're not getting increased legendary drops. I don't even think the what's the other one? Let's see. I don't think this is disabled in that mode, and mayhem. You know, because this will give you increased chance to drop legendaries. I think they disable these two and stuff. Well, this might still be active. 'Cause I think when I was shooting at him, I was getting my duration back, and I was aiming it. So I think Guardian rank is active in that battle warrior mode. I forget what they fucking call it, but it's fucking rip off. But this is mayhem mode is disabled because they don't want you to get that. They don't want you shooting enemies to dropping legendary drops because when you come across legendary weapons, you gotta extract them, kind of like Division 2 in the dark zone. When you come across weapons, you gotta extract them in order to keep them there. It's pretty much just like that. But I feel like they tried to do Battle Royale, and at the end, they did the dark zone from the Division. Fucking lazy. All right, let me get back to it, y'all. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe.
So, you can follow me if you like. Come on, Toge. I raised that devil from birth. His name's Toge. Loyal as can be. You know, it seems to me we're not so different from the devils, you and I. Let the weak fall so the strong can survive. Sheriff sure stirred up a devil's nest with that bounty. But the way I see things, a man of law should fight his own fights. Hear that? There's devils up ahead. I'll draw them out. Well,
Hey, if you want to know what this skin is from, this is from I think either the deluxe edition or the ultimate edition. They gave you that. They gave you the gold skin and this skin and stuff like that. You get a weapon trinket that goes with it too, which is this one. Then these are the ones. Well, VIP you got if you sign up on their website, and I forgot what you had to do. But this you got this, and then this.
go on, gunslinger. I want to see how you fight.
Saw that 141 million damage. Y'all forget they're immune to corrosion. I'm about to switch my element.
Feed on what's left of you.
That one needed more training.
Hey, they got a badass shield in this DLC too. It's very well dropped. It's fucking bad.
But I only ride with the best.
The best? Yeah, that's me. My arms are outlawed in 7 systems. No, it's more than... No. 7.
Is that so? Well, still a ways to town. What'd you find, Toge? Ooh, what do we have here? Looks near to hatching.
No, so there is rumors flying around with Grand Theft Auto 6 will be able to go to San Andreas, Vice City, and Liberty City, and they'll have their own characters and stuff like that.
Meaning it's
Like in Liberty City, you'll play as a female. I think a European female. I don't know if it's Nico's daughter or what. It's crazy. In Vice City, you play as a Latino, and I think in San Andreas, I don't think that's right. But note that these little gameplay, these little trailers you seeing on GTA, just note that they are fan made. They're not. If you type in Rockstar on YouTube and look at all their videos, you'll see Grand Theft Auto 6 because it's not them.
You might ask yourself if your life's worth the coin. Devil's up ahead. They're protecting something. Fresh kill, maybe. Or their eggs.
That devil's mine! Gonna put you in the boat!
Again!
Nicely done, Gunslinger. What'd you find, Toge? You see that, Gunslinger? What do you think of my devil?
As long as it keeps those teeth to itself.
Yeah. Well-behaved little devil, isn't he? Nice find, Toge.
Toge!
Damn it! Put him down quick. I'm not sure if this is gonna work.
They do have different versions of face lock, but the first one is the best one. Let's say we instantly get our action skill back because we killed the enemy with our action skill. It is a 30% chance that'll happen though. It might not happen. Nah, it didn't happen. It is a low percent. I wish there was a class mod that increased that. You know, I haven't came across any class mods that increase they give you bonus stats towards the phase flare class, because you get this, you see what I'm saying up there. You got the blue, the orange, and the green tree. I haven't came across none that give you bonuses to the new skill tree. That's why I'm saying I feel like they just half-ass this damn game, because I mean the class mod can be out there. It could be in one of these DLCs. I just haven't came across it yet. It could be in that new DLC, that fake ass Battle Royale shit. I mean, it's not Battle Royale, but I feel like it was the attempt to add Battle Royale. That's why he got up on stage and announced that it won't be Battle Royale, and everybody just was pleasing and clapping and stuff like that. Because people would just be like, oh shit, here go another goddamn company for saying Battle Royale in that game, because everybody else doing it. Call of Duty did it, Battlefield 5 did it. I think Rockstar had plans on doing it for Red Dead Redemption Online, I heard. It's just stupid. I'm glad they didn't add it, but I felt like this what was supposed to be it, but they went and made some changes to it. You fall out the sky, find guns instead of. I don't know how they would have worked, because this is a co-op game, So I may guess the enemies and stuff supposed to be other players online. So they had a twist to it with chests to find and stuff like that, and there's a boss at the end and stuff. It's cool. And the boss is always the same. He don't fucking change up or nothing. It's a dude riding on the motherfucking metal, guess you say a metal dog. Stupid. That had to be the worst one. I think that was my least favorite. A lot of the designer cut shit was my least favorite. All we got with this shit was heads and skins. Uh, and then we get Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Like I said, Tiny Tina's Wonderland could have been a fucking DLC for Borderlands 3. That's how I feel. But now they wanted to make I felt like, and I could be wrong, this could just be me thinking like this. I feel like Tiny Tina's Wonderland was supposed to be a DLC for Borderlands 3. They just cut it and sold it as a standalone to make more fucking money off of it, to charge full price for it. Because they know it being a DLC, it would have been tied behind the Season Pass. Because people bought both Season Pass, one and two, for this fucking game. Me, because Season Pass 2, you got all that designer shit and bonus and deleted scenes and making of the game and all that bullshit. But I felt like Tiny Tina's Wonderland was supposed to have been a part of Borderlands 3. They just cut it and decided to make it as a standalone game and charge with the deluxe edition and super deluxe edition and all that shit behind a season pass for that fucking game. I feel like that's what the fuck they did. And it's a bitch ass move. You know, that is a bitch ass move. That's the same shit EA doing with the Sims 4. You know, they taking shit that's supposed to have been in the game out and selling it as an add-on. You know, what they did with Sims 4 was disgusting and it's just greedy. A lot of that shit supposed to have been in the fucking game. They just cut it out, you know. And I pray they don't do the Sims 5 like that. Let me get back to the game.
Ugh. Damn shame. Quit struggling, Toge! I'm trying to save you, damn it. Toge, that leg ain't never gonna heal right. That's the way of the world, Gunslinger. Useful till you're not. Well, let's see what those devils were protecting. I knew it! Perfect specimen. Catch a devil before it hatches, and you can raise it as your own. And if you're really lucky, it won't take a bite out of you when it's older. Of course, Sheriff made it against the law to raise a devil. But he ain't here. Town ain't far now. I don't live there myself. My pets aren't welcome. I just come through from time to time for supplies. Would you look at that? Old bastard locked the gate to town. Luckily, I've got a key right here. Go on then, Gunslinger. Wouldn't want to keep the sheriff waiting. He's a busy man. I've got to get this egg somewhere safe. I'll see you in town later.
Off she went. Hard as nails, that one. Don't worry, she'll be back in this story soon enough. Vault Hunter moved on. Bounty was calling. Bet you're wondering how I know all this. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it. At times this story might stretch near to breaking, but I swear on my mother's unmarked grave, it's true. Enough.
Next!
Stop where you are, strangers!
Hold your fire, you baka bastards! That ain't a devil rider. Hey there, Tomodachi. I'm Titus, Sheriff's deputy. Come here for a sec. Let's have a chat. Well, look at you. Strutting into my town like you're rough as sandpaper with twice the grit. let me guess. You're here for the bounty.
Bounty is such a crass word. I prefer talent appearance fee. But yes, I'd like money, please.
Hope you're tougher than the last bounty hunters that came through. Sheriff just finished digging their graves. Yeah, cemetery's been getting real crowded lately. Anyway, I'll go and let the sheriff know we got another bounty hunter in town. He'll meet you at the saloon. But hey, enjoy the town. And stay out of trouble. Otherwise, you and me might have some trouble of our own.
Titus. If he shot his gun as fast as he ran his mouth, maybe things would have turned out differently. Vault Hunter wasn't sure what that thing was good for, but they'd find out eventually. Every respectable town's got itself a saloon. Perfect place to drink down some local knowledge and get the lay of the land. So figured the Vault Hunter. Clientele in there didn't take too kindly to outsiders. Not a bad place to air the toes, though. No sign of the sheriff. Vault Hunter made friends with the locals.
Couldn't even rightly call this swell a drink. Don't you sell me devil piss and call it a beverage, Melinda.
The question was, how to get the bar's attention.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Now settle down, drunk William. You remember what happened last time you took that tone with me.
Yeah, we all do. You done dealt me spit.
I am Amara, and I'm here for the bounty. Now where is the sheriff?
What in the hell? That was my favorite song. Damn outsiders. I swear on the stone y'all are more trouble than you're worth. Which ain't spit. Sheriff never should have drawn up that bounty.
Hey! You can't come in here and knock out our favorite drunk, you asshole! Drunk William was the only asshole here, except for maybe you. You leave him be.
It was a classic bar fight. Vault Hunter considered doing it the old-fashioned way, rather than wasting bullets.
I hope you're warmed up.
All y'all get a hold of your damn selves. Especially you, Drunk William. Knock that crap off before I knock it out of you myself. And Melinda, quit with them weak pores. People can't keep up morale on weak pores. Now listen up, everyone. Next round's on me. And as for you, newcomer, sure as the sun hides at night, it is damn fine to see you here. Come on, I want to show you something.
Yeah, it's more detailed in the characters and the clothing and stuff like that. I noticed the cartoon and graphic games, but I gotta give credit when credit's due. I don't think they'll take advantage of the new hardware, but they did. It shows.
I've been fighting the Devil Rider since I was a young man. Round here, lawman don't go gray unless he knows his way around the irons. About that bounty. Decades now, we've tried to take care of them Devil Riders ourselves.
One thing they take advantage of is ray tracing. Like when I noticed when I was in areas with water and stuff like that, I see no ray tracing. So yeah, that's the only thing they're not taking advantage of. They're taking advantage and not fully take advantage of it. Yeah, they is because I'm pressing the right trigger now. That's not. It's kind of got a hard pull behind it. So they took advantage of the controller.
So we don't have enough troubles around here. Say, you want to take care of this one newcomer? Bet you can't get that hat off old Pete's domicile.
What a shot.
Dang! I can see your skin cap, Pete! And it's redder than it's ever
It's a good gun too. What it does is stuff when you get off a lot of shots, when you reload, the bullets are like spirits in a way. They hover over the enemy. As soon as you reload, they'll automatically hit them in the head. And if you got the what's that move? You have this move with a more. I think it's in this skill tree. I don't have it, so it don't matter. But yeah, if you have this move and stuff, this gun will make your critical hits pretty damn good. It's a good gun though. Can't wait to level up. I'm far away from that. So I'm trying to get 5 keys so I can get this artifact right here. I mean, it's going to increase your legendary drop. I go in these DLCs and stuff. I'm almost guaranteed to get the new gear. I mean the new, because I ain't got none of the DLC weapons, and I managed to get the class mod. I don't have none of the shields, hardly none of the weapons and grenades and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to get.
Thought old Pete had me sorted for a minute.
Well, now that we've had our fun, it's time to talk business. The bounty's straight simple. Hunt those devil riders down and I pay you for the pleasure. Hey, Sheriff.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Shut the hell up. Can't you see I got company?
Oh, sorry, Sheriff.
Didn't mean anything by it, Sheriff.
Gehenna. Harsh place, I suppose, but safe enough here. Devils stay clear of town. Some folks say it's because of that, right there. The obsidian stone. Town's pride and joy. Now, I ain't the superstitious type, but if some stone gives the town peace of mind, fine by me. You know, some ain't happy I drew up that bounty, but I'm glad you're here. Those Devil Rider bastards are gonna bleed, and I got a feeling you're the one to bleed them.
We're under attack! Fill your hands, you Devil Rider scum!
Devil Riders, blasted to ruin.
Stronger together.
Defend the town. Fight or die! Ain't like we got a choice in the matter. With all your blood, I'll tell you that.
Sheriff!
They're in the market!
Newcomer, get to the market. Drive those Devil Riders back. the square. Don't tell me why I hired
Yeah, I could use the practice. You enjoying the show?
So that the thing is spit out, watch. Oh, wait. It's spitting out the little splitters. Look, 2 mil, you see? That's that right there. Hit him with that melee because there's a melee build and stuff like that. I ignited him with a melee hit. That's whether I slide or ground slam, I think too. But by being a melee hit with that fire, he was taking 1 million, 2 million fire, fire damage. So yeah. And what I'm gonna do is switch my augment back to shock because the enemies is mostly gonna be having shields and then another 5 right here. At least the dragon do the 5 and the shock with my augment is gonna take down their shields fast. Not to mention some of the bosses in this DLC too.
Bastards are pouring in! Come give me a hand, I swear!
See that deal bonus, 50% bonus shock damage. It's pretty cool. They got a reflect too. Oh, let me check this shield out. Oh yeah, let me go back to him.
Long time, Sheriff.
Butcher Rose.
You've got something of mine. I just came to get it back.
Oh, is she a buff hunter? I think she got a skill. What if her skill is like the cowgirl in Borderlands pre-sequel? I forget her name. Nisha. What if Rose? Well, nah, never mind. I take that back because no spoilers, but nah. Now, what I first say, what if she's a playable character in the next Borderlands, but I just forgot. Nah.
Newcomer! Find Juno. Badge is hers now.
just like that, the sheriff was gone. All the Vault Hunter could do was take his badge and make sure it got to
Juno.
Butcher Rose had left her mark on the town, and the smart money was on her devil riders coming back. Whoever this Juno was, she'd better know how to fight.
Sheriff! He's dead! Oh, mercy, no.
You there? Where's Juno?
She's up on the ridge. Titus! Where the hell are you, Titus? Sheriff's dead! Butcher Rose killed him! Titus!
Fancy looking tech right there. Didn't seem like the Vault Hunter could use it yet, though.
Felicitations, Bounty Hunter, and also, hello! I'll let you get back to it then.
I don't remember this playing on this screen in the last year's version. So even the texture and stuff on the ground is so detailed. You can see the cracks and stuff, and the dirt and mud. The material in this rug. It's gonna be their town. Let me give to where I gotta go. You know, you come behind this desk.
Get out here, Hatchet!
We just want to catch up with you.
Come on already! Get the hell out of here!
Rose put a price on your head and we aim to collect.
What the?
Didn't seem as though fighting would be an issue for her.
Well, you ain't got no Devil Rider ink on you, so I figure you ain't with these dead bastards. State your business, stranger.
Sheriff's dead. Rose got him.
Dead? Prove it.
He said his badge is yours now.
His badge, huh? Give it here, then. Sheriff. He was the only one in town who ever trusted me. Who had my damn back. No, this don't make no sense. If I pin this badge to my vest, the whole town will think I killed him. That ain't important now. Where the hell is Rose?
She's gone. And she took that stone with her.
She killed him over a damn stone? Enough's enough. You came here for the sheriff's bounty, didn't you? I'll honor it. Now follow me. Betting I know where Rose took the stone. Devil Rider hideout in the Ashfall Peaks. But first, I got something you might need. This way. Devil Riders call this a breezer. Don't ask me how these things work, but they're a hell of a ride. Here, you'll need this. Give it a try. See if you can get up on the rooftops. Devil Rider. There you go.
Vault Hunter went flying like a devil with its tail bit.
He goes to a shack outside town. What's inside was mine long time ago. You'll put it to good use, I'm sure. From the shack, it ain't far to the Ash Falls. Devil Rider hideout's up there. If I know Rose, that's where she took the stone. Titus, you little bastard, where the hell are you? Titus, you better not have got yourself killed or I'll kill you again! Titus! Titus! Anyone see Titus?
That's why I put the cowboy hat on to fit in with this damn thing.
Titus! Titus!
Now get out of here.
Juno's shed was just outside of town. Far enough she didn't have to think about it too often, but close enough she could never quite forget.
Jet beasts are fueled, irons loaded. Time to head out and hunt down those.
That's what I'm talking about when they say there's no ray tracing on this game.
Ride to the company baths first.
Like, I understand how hard it could have been to program, ray tracing for this game.
But with Ruth Denara, Rico Alston, and Kendo the Kite by my side,
because it's not graphically, it's not a graphic powerhouse of a game that they could not implement it ray tracing. Like, you look at Elder Scrolls Online, it has it, and it's not a power graphic of a game, because when I saw it in Metro Exodus, I was blown away. Man, what they did with that it's pretty amazing. Now, just like I found all these things, I'm probably not gonna get the trophy. I probably gotta go play with another character that I haven't found all them with. I found all this stuff with a more. So I'm gonna have to load up another character, probably Mars, because she the other character that I have at 72. Because Fleck and what's the other guy name? Zane, they both at 66. Let's see here. How the fuck I get up out of here? So there's no ray tracing. I mean, kind of, sort of, but it is blurry and very false. It's not showing off exactly. Like you see yellow right here, but it's nothing there that show. I mean, orange right there, but it's nothing there showing off some orange. Like, and I was on another game too that I was blown away by it too. Like I saw the reflection of my ship, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It has ray tracing because you see the reflection of your ship and stuff in the water, and when you setting, like when you're doing raids and stuff, you setting buildings on fire and stuff. If you look at the water, you see that fire of that building on fire reflection in the water and stuff like that. So they got ray tracing in that game. Not so much for this. I mean, it's not a big deal though. It's not a reason not to play the game or hate the game because it's not there. It's just you took advantage of some parts of the new console's hardware, but they got the loading and all that stuff down in the 4K to 60 frames per second. Because right now I'm playing on performance 60 frames per second, and I do know how like aiming and stuff like that. Like I don't know. Some people say that the haptic feedback and all that stuff mess with games with your aiming and stuff like that. Turn off vibration, turning off, the DualSense features and stuff like that. I don't tend to fuck with that stuff because I want to be immersed in my games and stuff like that. That's the whole reason why I got the PS5. You know, the ray tracing and the haptic feedback of the controller stuff. I like that shit. Some games that take advantage of, some don't. Battlefield 5 didn't take advantage of it. Call of Duty did, because every gun you shoot and stuff, the triggers vibrate and stuff, and it's hard to pull the trigger on certain guns and stuff because they try to implement how it will feel to pull actual trigger on the actual gun. So that's pretty cool. Battlefield don't take advantage of it. They do take advantage of it when you're running on different terrain and stuff. The controller vibrate. That's about it. Metro took advantage of when you're shooting assault rifle stuff. The trigger vibrates and stuff like that. So yeah, and I noticed the clouds look more real on here. Like they look photorealistic and stuff. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna jump the resolution and see. Do I see any difference? Yeah, I spotted a difference. Field of view is better on the field of view is better on resolution.
You saved our lives. That's what you did. But the town don't see that.
And it got a little bit more Christian, like the background back there got a little bit more, like that mountain back there got a little bit more clear and more sharp and more detail. So I didn't think I noticed the difference, but I did once I went looking at that background, and when I switched, I saw the difference. What the hell? What? Wait a minute. It's supposed to be full screen. Wait. I don't know. I hope it don't crash. No. Was that something new they doing for the PS5, Xbox Series X with the DLCs? Yeah, like look, see that mountain back there? You can see every detail on it and stuff. Like the field of view is bad on resolution. I don't know if it putting it on here this grass, some grass will be here, some won't. Yeah, I think I noticed that with one game. Like I think that was Elder Scrolls Online when I switched from performance to resolution and stuff. Like the shadows and the stuff like that got better from switching from performance to resolution. Like the shadows on the foliage and stuff got better. I found most of the skins for this. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one I got. That's the one the last one. I mean, how I hooked it up. I think that's a mortar strike. Armor is 14, speed 13. It's actually not bad. Cost of speed, so okay, yeah, speed went up. We went to 17 to 10 armor, which I really don't care about that. Speed still 13 on that. I don't think these matter. Alright, let me deploy this. I don't know. Hold on, let me see something.
Devil Rider had out on the other side of the last plane. With his steed.
No, you can't do that.
It was time to ride for the asphalt peaks.
No, man, you can park it here. I probably already got these parts. Where you gotta go to? I forget how to go with mine. I'm doing that much damage to him. Oh, I remember looking at this same background on PS4. Oh my god, boy. Like that background is so sharp and man, watching me broadcast and stuff, man. I don't know why Sony didn't add that. If anybody got the Xbox Series X, can you broadcast in 4K? Because I know they add the share button now. Can you broadcast the 4K on there? Because if they did it and Sony didn't fucking do it, what the fuck was they thinking? Like, why is we still broadcasting at 1080p 60 frames per second? We should be at least 4K 30. That'll be okay. Damn, people came because YouTube literally got 4K content on it. I uploaded 4K content from my dang iPhone 13 Pro Max to my dang to my YouTube channel. I don't get it, man. Dude, look at them clouds. They look like actual fucking clouds. More leaves on the trees, man. That's why I hop back on here, man. That's the just. Also getting ready for Tiny Tina's thing. Oh, that's coming out in March, ain't it? Oh man, don't tell me that's coming out in March because you got WWE 2K22 coming out. Then we got what else is coming out? Something else big coming out in March. I forgot. But I know WWE 2K22 is. You know, we didn't get a WWE 2K21 because, you know, 2K22, they pretty much fucked that one up and, you know, they went on and delayed it and, you know, delayed WWE 2K21 and we designed a whole new engine and stuff for the new one. And it shows. So I was looking at gameplay trailers and stuff. The goddamn the wrestlers look so detailed and stuff. Like the entrance look like you act like you actually watching it. Man, when they were showing out gameplay, you literally felt like you was watching a real wrestling match. Like the way the cameras move in and out, and when you're in the ring and stuff performing different moves, the camera is not just stuck in one angle. I think they're going with the different camera options you can select. Like when you're playing NBA 2K, you know, you can switch from 2K broadcast, you know, stuff like that. I think that's what they're doing with that one because it actually looked like you was actually watching an actual match. The way when the entrance come out and stuff like that is pretty neat. And man, did y'all know Lita came back? You know, she was a 4-time WWE champion. Lita is back in the WWE. She challenged Becky. That's crazy. Or he might have something I don't have, like a skin poly. That motherfucker, man, them damn things is fast. They do look like he got some shit I don't got. Man, I cannot catch his ass. Or hurry up, jump out. Yes. See, look how they look at that fire. He taking 300, 400,000 damage at a time. Shit. When I say COV, these not COV. These are not children of the vault. These are devil riders. What the hell? Dude, that challenge is misleading. That wasn't a children of the vault. That was a devil rider. What the hell? Man, the goddamn challenges are fucking broken. Hold on, let me check this off. Take this shit too. Straight in the pool. Got some shit I don't. Yeah, they got some shit I don't got. You can see it one. Some Devil Rider machine gun. What's different with their machine gun? Oh yeah, 1 million fire damage. Let's see what different they got. I think it said machine gun. No, cause I had all this stuff. It must be they skin. It could be they skin. Hold on. Nothing on that one. Might have been a Devil Rider. Yeah, that's what it was. The next skin, I mean, they skin look alright. I'm gonna switch. I'm not feeling that what you call it, the Mortar Strike. That company car skin looks sick. Look at that reptile. That reptile looks sick. Ooh, okay. I'll try the reptile for a while. Yeah, this doing a lot more damage. You can aim it right.
Imagine your pain as a ball of light. This one, to be precise. I'm a freaking legend.
I keep forgetting that I gotta have this on in order for this to work. Free the soul. Nope, it was just glitched there. They got the fast loading down. Borderlands 3, boy, on PS4, man, it can take forever to load. I'm not even gonna lie.
Asphalt peanuts. Butcher Rose's den of thieves was a ways up the mountain path.
I know, hopefully they can do an update. They probably done with this game now. I was supposed to say, I hope they can do an update to add ray tracing, because, man, after seeing ray tracing in Metro last night and Elder Scrolls Online and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, man, even in NBA 2K21 and stuff, I mean, man, it's just... You just want all your games had. I know we're not there yet, but hopefully eventually start getting there. Hopefully dude, look at that background. I have to take a screenshot of that. That's amazing. See, look at that light. See, I walked up on it. Halo Infinite can't even do that. Borderlands 3 got better lighting effects than Halo Infinite. Now we got all this, Microsoft and Sony buying up company. Well, Microsoft, man, they bought what, 2 big companies, Bethesda and Activision. But what Sony did was like a slap in the face. They bought Bungie. Even though, if you look at it, it seemed like some people saying it's a dumbass purchase because Bungie still staying independent and Destiny and their games still gonna come out on Xbox. The same reason why Call of Duty is still gonna be on PlayStation 5. They're not fit to take away that, Call of Duty. Even if Microsoft get back them exclusive rights and stuff, like they get DLC content first and stuff, that game is still gonna outsell Xbox. Mainly because there are more PlayStation 4s, definitely PlayStation 4s, in people's homes than there is Xbox Ones, Xbox Series X. They sold over last I checked, it was 120 million PS4 sold. That's a lot of PS4 in people's homes. And you got majority of them buying Call of Duty, so Microsoft ain't dumb. They made Call of Duty exclusive. They would have missed out on 120 million player users on the PlayStation 4. They would have missed out on that revenue. They weren't dumb. Same go with Bungie and stuff keeping Destiny on Xbox. Even though they got more player bases probably on PlayStation because it's 120 million PlayStation 4s of people homes and Xbox Ones. But still, Bungie still go stay independent and they still go release their games. But here's why Bungie made that deal with Sony instead of Microsoft, and I'm gonna explain why. They been there with Microsoft. They left Microsoft because Microsoft, when it come to their devs wanting to make new IP and stuff, they don't tend to want them to do that. They holding their devs back from being creative. If you look at what Bungie devs are doing, how they making these powerful graphic games, they was making amazing looking goddamn games back on PlayStation 3, like Uncharted and God of War and stuff like that, and the Infamous and stuff like that was looking good on PlayStation 3. Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, and Guerrilla Games and stuff, even Killzone. And Santa Monica was making great games back on them consoles. I mean, back on the PlayStation 3. They team is more talented. Sony devs, exclusive devs, first party devs, we'll say, is way more talented than Microsoft because Sony allowed them to, make new IP so they can try new technology and new engines and stuff like that. If they told Guerrilla Games, no, we don't want you to make Horizon Zero Dawn, we want you to make Killzone 4, or was it Killzone 5? No, it was just called Killzone Shadowfall, whatever the next Killzone would have been. Sony could have told them, no, we want you to make another Killzone. But no, Sony let their devs have freedom, and that was the number one reason why Bungie went with Sony, because they know Sony is not going to tell them, no, we don't want you to make Destiny 3 or we want you to stop supporting Destiny. We want you to make something else. They're not like that. If they would have signed with Microsoft probably would have told them to, to get back to making Halo because let's face it, Bungie did better by Halo. This new team is just fucking up Halo. Halo 5 actually looked better than Halo Infinite. I was watching King Thread show off the comparison between those guys. I was just blown away how an Xbox One Halo looked better than an Xbox Series X Halo. That's just embarrassing. It's like the team just don't. It's like I feel like they don't know how to optimize the Xbox Series X hardware. Like it feels like the hardware is complicated because I was watching a tech demo King Thrash was showing off, and you see shadows and the interior and stuff in the buildings and stuff. It was more detailed and stuff on PS5 than it was on Xbox Series X. And, I was like, damn, it seems like Dell is having a hard time making games, optimized games on the Xbox Series X. I mean, by their tech demo, that's what they're showing out. But all it is a tech demo for Dell's. If they want to use, Unreal Engine, the new Unreal Engine. What is Unreal Engine 5? That's all it is, a tech demo for Dell's. What your games can look like if you use our engine. That's pretty much what that is. And if Dell's using that engine on Xbox Series X, it's going to be a lot of detail missing. If I would have stepped in that fire or that fire, I would have took that 20 million damage. But you gotta be careful with this. Like you kill an enemy on water and you walk in the area where you killed them at, you don't take that damage too. Something else would even deadlier, and what makes them take a lot more damage and it'll last more longer if I would have got this skill right here. But this skill can also fuck up Amara, where it'll make her take increased elemental damage and it'll last longer on her. Wait, no, that ain't the one, is it? Wait. No, that ain't the one. My bad, you guys. This one. This one right here, yeah. The status effect damage and status effect duration. This would apply to Amara. Like if say for instance she shoot a barrel, a fire barrel, she'll be on fire and it'll do. Wait, now it's 4%. She'll take 4% more of the fire damage, and it lasts 20% longer. So she'll constantly be taking fire damage and stuff like this. So she gonna be going down a lot if you were to put skill points in this. I mean, it'll be a beast towards enemies, but also it's a drawback to Amara too, especially when you hit one of them barrels and stuff like that, or even if enemies have elemental and do it to Amara, she gonna take more damage from it, and the duration is gonna last longer. So that's why it's best not to put no skill points into this tree. Only class only one is good for if you're going with phase lock. But when she got them up in the air and stuff, that they taking that the elemental damage while they phase lock. But also, you gonna go down a lot. But I mean, you can really get it with this class because you can instantly make yourself come back with this this build. Because once you start shooting enemies and stuff, their damage is gonna keep going up because it's gonna do a melee damage. So I guess I could have put some points into that. But as you can see, everything's working fine just the way I got it set up. I know so. Some type of, I think it's a boss over here, if I remember. If I don't sound that clear or that loud and stuff, it's because I'm using the PS4 DualSense controller mic. I don't feel like looking for my headsets. I don't know what the heck I did with them. Yeah, that's his ass. Yeah, I already taken. He took all the damage from that grenade. That's telling. That's that melee build, and that's a melee grenade. This grenade right here is melee. That's why I want different versions of it. I think I can load up the area now. Guess I didn't get the trophy for just killing him. See, I'm telling you, things that I collected or oh my God, look at this cave, like the light effects in this cave.
Fancy name for the crystals they dug out of Gehenna's veins.
Look at this, you see little particles floating in there and shit. Hey, little particles, reflections on these crystals and stuff. See all this shit floating in there? Okay, they probably do have some ray tracing here. This literally, these things floating around in the air, reflection on these crystals. Yes. Maybe they're just not using ray tracing for the water. Maybe they're just not using water reflections or, ray tracing when it comes to water. You see the green right there in that water. I mean, I don't know. Damn. See how that light effect is? The green glow on the gun. I'm telling you, man. It's a damn shame how they making Halo Infinite look they making Halo Infinite look bad. I mean, just with their light effects, not graphic. Well, shit, I take that back. There might be some cartoon ass graphics, but the clouds on this game look way more better than the clouds in Halo Infinite. Let me stop hating on that goddamn game if I get a lot of bad comments or I lose some subscribers. Which I really don't give a fuck if that game dead as a doorknob. You want to unsubscribe to me because I'm talking about Halo Infinite? So be it. I'm just speaking facts. I'm sick and tired of people Xbox sticking up for that goddamn game. Of course they gonna stick up for it because they on Xbox. They want the game to be good. They want they gonna defend it and stand up for it. I don't know why. You going out and supporting Xbox and buying their new consoles, and they keep praising how powerful it is, but yet they fail to show how powerful it is with any game. When you look at Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4, Horizon Forbidden West on PS4, it looked better than Halo. It looked better than any Xbox exclusive game. And I was looking at the PS4 demo of Horizon Forbidden West. So players are still on PS4. Don't think you're gonna be held back because that shit look good. Get out of here. Get out of that. That's some kind of run What else? They busted the fireworks, ain't they? How's that gun stronger than this? Look at that motherfucker, 244% weapon damage. It's pretty cool. Good sound look. The laser gun? Oh, shoot. Huh. That's pretty cool. No, I know it ain't gonna do that much damage. I want to see what it looked like shooting at somebody with it.
Back in town, you know we've looking for diamonds. Of course you would find. That pleasure was reserved for the Vault Hunter, McSmugger. Something about that name called to the Vault Hunter. A call to adventure.
McSmugger?
No way, it can't be.
I'm gonna have to come here with Mara and see what she say about it when Flack and them. I don't know. My main character, man, I've been playing all the DLCs with it and all that stuff. It's been a more.
There he was, McSmugger, in the flesh.
Evening, kid. Cowboy is just another word for a man on a horse. They call me McSmugger, the wisest cowboy ever to walk the land.
Like
the McSmugger?
Oh, I am such a fan.
Could I hear some cowboy wisdom? Just a little.
If it's wisdom you seek, the first thing you need to know is that you don't know nothing. It's time to unlearn what you don't know, kid.
Wow.
Wow.
I wasn't always the wisest cowboy ever to walk the land. I sought to know all things, so I climbed Mount Mariboshi. By the time I moseyed back down, I'd found what I was looking for. It's your turn, kid. What do you say?
I don't really want to do that.
Refusing the call, are we? I see. How about now?
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Then let your journey commence.
And so the Vault Hunter crossed the threshold, hell-bent on climbing Mount Mariboshi. The Vault Hunter thought about a whale for some reason.
I wonder what it's like to be a whale. Just floating around the sea with your mouth open like a hungry beanbag chair. Oh, must be great.
A road of trial stood in the Vault Hunter's way. No sweat. The Vault Hunter knew the mountain wouldn't give up its cowboy wisdom without an offering. So the Vault Hunter did what they always did. Started taking it out on the local wildlife.
Time for a fight!
The hearts of badasses. A wise offering.
Oh, form. That's what did you in. fireball! Or whatever this is! A trance, a dance, a massacre!
It just said that 152 million damage. Oh yeah, sure. This guy. I'm a mute. Yeah.
With each badass heart the badass Vault Hunter picked up, the more badass they became. Badass. Fog rolled in, moody as ruin. A statue of breathtaking beauty stood beside the path, a countenance so majestic it could only be divine, and her voice was like strings plucked on a harp.
You have traveled far, but this is not the end. I have a gift to aid you on your journey.
I don't know. Mother always said to never take gifts from rocks that can speak. But what the hell, I'll take it.
For you, on this, a journey worthy of a hero. Use it wisely. Or unwisely. Your call, really. Go now. Your destiny awaits.
The top of the mountain isn't far. Then that cowboy wisdom will be mine.
Temptation drew the Vault Hunter's eye astray. A chest waited over yonder, begging to be plundered.
Yeah!
Weather started to turn, for the worse. The peak of Mount Maraboshi. It was here that the Vault Hunter would find true cowboy wisdom. The Vault Hunter laid out the hearts of the slain badasses in offering. The Father of Eagles, keeper of true cowboy wisdom, emerged from his throne cave.
Not exactly what I expected.
The Father of Eagles was pleased with the offering of hearts, but demanded the Vault Hunter offer up their own hearts and the dark secrets within. There, at the top of all things, the Vault Hunter atoned for their sins.
I text during movies.
The Father of Eagles gazed into the Vault Hunter's heart cave and saw true darkness. He attacked.
Oh, come on, it's just during the boring parts.
The Father of Eagles was dead. Its glorious boot fell to the ground. The quest complete, it was time to return to McSmugger, wisest cowboy to ever walk the land. They briefly considered refusing to return, but then did it anyway. Sliding towards wisdom. It was magical. But how to heal one's raw, slow-burned backside? Vault Hunter hoped McSmugger held the answer to that and other questions.
No returns from beyond the threshold. Mosey on over, kid. So, what'd you find? Or should I ask, what found you?
I found a new respect for my fellow moviegoers. Silent mode from now on.
So, you have found true cowboy wisdom. Then your journey is complete, and now you are McSmugger.
The what?
I think I'm gonna end this stream, but yeah, I've been podcast 2 hours. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, I'm still a little bit pissed about that Tiny Tina in Wonderlands. Bottom of my heart, I felt like that was meant to be a DLC for this game. They just scrapped it and made it a standalone game to make extra money off of it. It is what it is. That's my opinion. That's the way I feel. But I could be wrong though. But I'm in this. You guys please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.